Welcome to Jaya Maths. Today's our topic is in the mathematical logic, prove that for all x, p of x implies q of y and r of x, comma there exists x, p of x. Two premises. By these two premises, we have to show that q of y and there exists x, p of x and r of x. So, ఈ two premises నుంచి దీనిని చూపించాలి. Okay. Then, in this solution step, next derivation, next rule or formula. The first one, any one of the premise. Two premises we are having. So first premise I am considering as number 1, for all x, p of x implies q of y and r of x. So it is rule P. This is rule P. Next, come to the next one. Using this same premises, the formula to remove the for all x variable. So that already y is there in this. So that for the x I am using z. So p of z implies q of y and r of z. X place lo జనరల్గా y యూస్ చేస్తాం, బట్ ప్రాబ్లంలో y ఉంది కాబట్టి zని యూస్ చేసాం. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద రూల్ హియర్? రూల్ టీ. విచ్ రూల్ ఫర్ ద స్టెప్ 1? విచ్ రూల్? ఫర్ ఆల్ ఉంది కాబట్టి యూనివర్సల్ స్పెసిఫికేషన్ రూల్ యూస్ చేసాం. యూఎస్, యూనివర్సల్ స్పెసిఫికేషన్. నెక్స్ట్ కమ్ టు ద థర్డ్ స్టెప్. నెక్స్ట్ ప్రిమైస్ ఐఎమ్ కన్సిడరింగ్ there exists x, p of x. There exists x, p of x. So here also to remove there exists. So p of z. Already x ki z ni use chestunnamma. So p of z. In the fourth one, the same premise we are using. So here it is rule p. Here it is rule t. For the step, third step ki. ఇది ఏమి? దెర్ ఎగ్జిస్ట్ ఉంది కాబట్టి ఎగ్జిస్టెన్షియల్ స్పెసిఫికేషన్ రూల్ యూస్ చేస్తున్నాం. నెక్స్ట్ హియర్ పి ఆఫ్ జెడ్ ఇంప్లైస్ క్యూ ఆఫ్ వై అండ్ ఆర్ ఆఫ్ జెడ్. పి ఆఫ్ జెడ్ అంటే పి కామా పి ఇంప్లైస్ క్యూ ఫామ్లో ఉంది. పి కామా పి ఇంప్లైస్ క్యూ అంటే క్యూ. సో ఫర్ ద నెక్స్ట్ స్టెప్ యూజింగ్ దిస్ వన్ అండ్ దిస్ వన్ అంటే 1 and 3 ప్రిమిసెస్. 1, 3, fifth step. So p, p implies q means q. q of y and r of z. This is the premise we are using. So this is rule T for the step 2, for the step 4. 2, 4. What formula we used? P implies q is equal to q. Is equivalent to q. Ante p implies q. So q. So this one, q of y and r of z. So next another formula for the same step. From this step I am writing q of y. So here rule T. What rule we are applying for this fifth step? P and q implies p. And also we are having another one, p and q implies q also use there. So that I am taking r of z here for the 7th step from the same premises. So rule T here also. So from the same 5th step I am writing here p and q implies q. So that here r of z I am writing. So what we want? P of x. Here p of z is there, r of z is there. We want for there exists x, p of x and r of x. So that here by using these two we can write 4th step and 7th step. The premises are 1, 3 only. So 8th one. So from this p of z and r of z. So this is also rule T. So what are the steps? 4th and 7th we are using. 4th and 7th we are using. So what formula we are using? P, q implies p and q. P, q implies p and q. So but p of z, r of z is there. We need there exist. So here in the 9th step from the same 1, 3 premises. So there exists x, p of x and r of x, p of x and r of x. From the rule T, there exists add chesam kabatti for this step, 8th step, there exists add chesamante existential generalization. There exists remove చేసినప్పుడు existential specification, there exists యాడ్ చేసాము అంటే existential generalization. Okay, next one. Next what we want, q of y and there exists x. Already q of y here we are having. So from the 6th step and the 9th step we can write. Here it is 10th step. From the same premises 1, 3. So this one and this one we can write q of y and there exists x, p of x and r of x. So here we used rule T for the steps. This is the step 6th one, this is the step 9th one, 6, 9. So what formula we used? P, Q implies P and Q formula we used, so that the valid conclusion we got. So from these two premises we are getting this one. That is the solution of this problem. If you have any doubt, comment on this. Thank you.